Welcome to Grade 8 Science Teleclass. Myself Prince James and I am working as a chemistry teacher in Mulek School. Today we are going to discuss the topic atomic number and mass number. That is our today's topic. And what is the learning outcome? A learning outcome is describe the basic structure of matter as atoms and molecules in terms of electron configuration. That is our learning outcome. What is the indicator? Our indicator is deduces the number of protons, neutrons and electrons from atomic and mass numbers. That is our indicator. Let's check the learning intention. What is our learning intention? We will be able to deduce the number of protons, electrons and neutrons from atomic and mass number. That is the learning intention. What is our success criteria? I will be successful if I deduces the number of protons, electrons and neutrons from atomic and mass numbers. That is our success criteria. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to achieve the success criteria. We can start our topic. Atom. What do you know about atom? Atom means everything in the universe is made up of minute or small particles. These small particles or minute particles are known as atoms. That means atoms are the basic unit of matter. We can't divide that atoms into again. An atom is the smallest particle of an element which cannot be divided into again. Examples of atoms are carbon, hydrogen, etc. Like that we can give different examples of atoms. Then we can explain about structure of an atom. We can compare the structure of an atom with the solar system. You have idea about the solar system. In solar system, which one is the central part? The central part is sun. Okay, then around the sun, what is revolving? Planets are revolving around the sun. That through the path, what is the shape of the path? Through the circular path. That path is known as orbit. Okay. In solar system, which one is the central part? Sun is the central part. Around that, which one is revolving? Planets are revolving. That we can compare with an atom. In an atom, which one is the central part? In an atom, the central part is known as nucleus. Then around the nucleus, there are different circular paths. These circular paths are known as orbit or shells. There are different orbit or shell. The first shell or first orbit, that is known as K shell. Then second shell or second orbit, that is known as L shell. The third shell or third orbit is known as M shell. The fourth orbit or fourth shell is known as N shell. Okay. Then the central part of the atom is nucleus, which are the particles present in the nucleus of the atom. Protons and neutrons are located at the nucleus of the atom. These particles are known as nuclear particles. Which are the particles present in the nucleus of the atom? The protons and neutrons. These protons and neutrons together are known as what? Nuclear particles or nucleons. Then where electrons we can see in an atom, the electrons are revolving through that circular path or through the orbit. And there are different orbit or different circular paths. You know that is K shell or the first orbit. The next one is L shell or second orbit. Then third shell or third orbit. Then fourth shell or fourth orbit. Like that different orbits are there. Through that orbit, what is revolving? Electrons are revolving. The maximum number of electrons which can be accommodated in each shell or each orbit can be found out by using the formula. There is a general formula, that is 2n square. By using that we can find out the maximum number of electrons which can accommodated in each shell or each orbit. That we can check. For example, the first shell or first orbit can apply the formula 2n square. In that one, n value is what? N value is 1. So 2 into 1 square. 1 square is what? 1 into 1. Then into this 2 we will get 2. So K shell can accommodate maximum how many electrons? It can accommodate maximum 2 electrons. Then come to the second shell or L shell. L shell means 2 into n value have to give 2. 2 into 2 square. 2 square is 2 into 2, that is 4. 4 into this 2. Total we will get 8. So L shell can accommodate maximum how many electrons? It can accommodate maximum 8 electrons. Then go to the third shell or M shell. Apply the general formula 2n square. 2 into n value is 3. 2 into 3 square. 3 square is 3 into 3, that is 9. 9 into this 2. Total we will get 18. M shell can accommodate maximum how many electrons? 18 electrons. Then the next one is N shell or fourth shell. Again apply the general formula 2n square. N value is how much? N value is 4. We can substitute n value as 4 because it is fourth shell. 2 into 4 square. 4 square means 4 into 4, that is 16. 16 into this 2. Total we will get 32. So let's check it one more time. First shell or K shell can accommodate how many electron? Maximum it can accommodate 2 electron. Then L shell can accommodate maximum 8 electrons. And M shell can accommodate maximum 18 electrons. And N shell can accommodate maximum how many electrons? 32 electrons. Next we can discuss about subatomic particles. What are subatomic particles? That means the particles which are present in an atom. They are known as subatomic particles. Do you know which are these particles? Protons, electrons and neutrons are these subatomic particles. We can make the code, that is PEN, pen, proton, electron and neutron. So that's the easy way to remember, pen, proton, electron and neutron. Next we can check the relative charges of these subatomic particles. That means protons, electrons and neutrons. Along with that we can check the relative mass also. The first subatomic particle is proton. What is its symbol? Its symbol is symbol letter P. And its relative charge is +1 and relative mass is 1. So one more time, what is the symbol of proton? Symbol of proton is P. Its relative charge is +1 and relative mass is 1. The second subatomic particle is electron. What is the symbol of electron? Electron symbol is symbol letter E. Its relative charge is -1 and relative mass is 1 divided by 1837. One more time, what is the symbol of electron? Symbol of electron is symbol letter E. Its relative charge is -1. Its mass is 1 by 1837. What is the third subatomic particle? Neutron. What is the symbol of neutron? Symbol letter N. Its relative charge is 0 and what about its relative mass? Its relative mass is 1. So one more time, what is the symbol of neutron? Symbol of neutron is N. Its relative charge is 0 and relative mass is 1. Then we can discuss about atomic number. We learned about subatomic particles. Then what is atomic number? It's some numbers, no? That means the number of protons present in an atom, that is known as atomic number. Then there is an important point. In an atom, the proton numbers and electron numbers are equal. If for example an atom contains 11 proton, it contains how many electrons? It should contain 11 electrons. Okay. For example, consider the one atom, that is sodium. What is its symbol? You already learned about the symbols, no? Yes, what is the symbol of sodium? Sodium is Na. And let's check the left side of the symbol. There are two numbers, one is 11 and another one is 23. That 11 is known as the atomic number of sodium. That means sodium contains how many protons? It contains 11 protons. And it contains how many electrons? It contains 11 electrons. That means an atom has equal number of protons and electrons. That means atoms are electrically neutral. That about the atomic number. So one more time, what is atomic number? It is either the number of proton or the number of electron in an atom. And the next one is mass number. There is one more name for the mass number, nucleon number. You know that the nucleus of the atom contains protons and neutrons. So we have to add these two numbers. The sum of the proton and neutron number, we have to take that two numbers is known as which number? Mass number or nucleon number. Okay, for example, consider the element chlorine atom. Chlorine, what is the symbol? Chlorine symbol is Cl. Then check the left side of the element, left side of the symbol, that is there are two numbers, one is 17 and another one is 35. We already discussed about the 17, that is the atomic number of chlorine atom. Then what about 35? 35 is the mass number of chlorine atom. How to get that mass number? We have to add two numbers. One is, we already discussed, that is proton number. That proton number and one more number we have to add, that is a neutron number. We have to take the sum or add these two numbers, proton and neutron number. We will get which number? We will get the mass number. Okay. Now how to calculate the neutron number in an atom? If you know the atomic number and mass number, we can easily calculate the number of neutron present in an atom. Okay. Subtract atomic number from which number? Number from mass number, we will get the neutron number. With the help of an example, we will get more idea. Potassium atom. Consider the element potassium. What is its symbol? K. And there are two numbers on the left side of the symbol. One is 19 and another one is 39. That means what about the atomic number of potassium atom? Potassium atom atomic number is 19. What about its mass number? Mass number is 39. Then how to find out the neutron number? That means mass number minus atomic number. Mass number of potassium is 39 and what about its atomic number? It's 19. 39 minus 19 we will get 20. That means potassium contains how many neutrons? It contains 20 neutrons. One more time, how to find out the neutron number in an atom? To get the neutron number, we have to subtract atomic number from which number? Atomic number from mass number. We will get the neutron number present in an atom. We can discuss some sample questions. The first question is, find out the number of protons, electrons and neutrons, then atomic and mass number of chlorine atom Cl1735. First you have to write the proton number. Let's check the symbol Cl. The left side of that Cl contains two numbers, one is 17 and another one is 35. That means chlorine atom contains how many proton? It contains 17 proton. That means we know that the electron number also same, that also 17, and atomic number also 17. Then what about the mass number? Mass number of chlorine atom is, we can check the upside number, that is 35. 35 is the mass number of chlorine atom. Then how to find out its neutron number? 35 minus 17, that means mass number minus atomic number, we will get 18. That means chlorine contains how many neutrons? It contains 18 neutrons. Then second sample question is, an atom contains 5 protons and 6 neutrons in the nucleus of the atom. Find out which number? Find out the number of electrons. So in this particular atom, which numbers are given? Number of protons and number of neutrons are given. What we have to find out? We have to find out the number of electrons. We know that the atom contains equal number of protons and electrons. The proton number is 5. Then what about the electron number? Electron number also should be 5. And the third sample question is, why atoms are electrically neutral? What is the reason why atoms are electrically neutral? Because an atom contains equal number of protons and electrons. The proton charge is positive +1, then electron charge is negative -1. Both will cancel each other, so the net effect will be 0. That means atoms are electrically neutral. And the fourth sample question is, every atom consists of a very small dense central core is known as what? Is known as dash, that is the nucleus of the atom. The central part or central core of the atom is known as the nucleus. Okay, then the fifth sample question is, the nucleus of helium atom has 2 protons and 2 neutrons. Find out the number of electrons in the shell. Okay, which atom it is? It is helium atom. Its symbol is He. It contains how many protons? It contains 2 protons. And what we have to find out? We have to find out electron number. That means proton number and electron number are same. The answer is 2. Okay, helium atom contains how many electrons? It contains 2 electrons in its shell. And the sixth sample question is, what is the maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated in the K shell of an atom? In the K shell of an atom can accommodate maximum how many electrons? That's our question. So what is the general formula? First you have to write the general formula, 2n square. Then K shell means n value is 1. 2 into 1 square. 1 square is 1 into 1. That is 1 into this 2 will get 2. That means K shell can accommodate maximum 2 electrons. Check the 7th sample question. Give the positions of protons, electrons and neutrons in an atom. Where protons are located in an atom? In an atom, protons are located at the nucleus of the atom. Then what about neutrons? Neutrons are also located in the nucleus of the atom. Then what about electrons? Where we can see electrons? Electrons are revolving through the circular path or through the orbit in an atom. Next, I am going to give you some exercise questions. First exercise question is, define the term atomic number. Explain with the help of an example. So in today's class we learned what is atomic number, and examples also we explained. So you can write the definition of atomic number and explain with the help of an example. Our second exercise question is, define the term mass number. Explain with the help of an example. We learned what is mass number, and examples also we explained. So you can write the definition and explain with the help of an example. And our third exercise question is, calculate the number of neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom X with the number of electrons 15 and mass number is 31. So in this particular atom X means we don't know which atom it is, an unknown atom, and its electron number is given 15 and mass number also given, that is 31. What you have to find out? You have to find out the number of neutrons present in this atom. And our fourth exercise question is, complete the given table. Let's check the table. In the table, you can see atom name, proton number, electron number, neutron number, atomic number, mass number. There are different columns. So you have to fill these numbers: proton, electron, neutron, atomic and mass numbers. In this question, the symbols and with some numbers are given. I will give 2 minutes to think and solve these exercise questions. The first 1 minute you can use to solve the first 3 questions, and the remaining 1 minute to solve the table question. I hope that you have completed the exercise questions. Let's watch one video which demonstrates how to make the three-dimensional model of helium atom. You can try this model at your home. In today's class, we learn atomic number, mass number, and how to calculate proton, electron, and neutron numbers. So I hope you all enjoyed today's lesson and achieved our success criteria. Be safe, stay at home. Thank you.